Good morning, everyone. My name is Prashant. I am from CSCB 7th semester. Today, we are going to discuss about big data analysis of youth tobacco smoking trends in the United States of America. So, digital data analysis of youth tobacco smoking trends in the United States. Welcome to this presentation. Smoking among youth remains a critical public health concern. With the rise of data collection through surveys, sensors, and social media, big data analytics enable us deeper understanding of usage patterns, demographic risk factors, and policy impact. In this session, we will explore how large-scale data analysis help identify trends, uncover hidden correlations, and inform preventative strategies aimed at reducing tobacco usage among American youth. Introduction to youth tobacco use. Tobacco use is one of the leading preventable causes of death, and early initiation significantly increases long term dependency. Youth in the United States are exposed to cigarettes, e cigarettes, and other tobacco products through peers, media, and environment. Monitoring and analyzing these trends is essential for developing effective interventions. Traditional data collection methods like surveys are now enhanced by real time and diverse sources, forming the basis for big data analysis. This presentation explores how combining these sources reveals powerful insights into the youth smoking behavior. So, what is big data analysis? Let us learn about it first. Big data analysis refers to the process of collecting, processing, and analyzing extremely large and diverse datasets to uncover patterns and insights. In the context of youth tobacco use, this includes datasets from national surveys, healthcare records, retail sales, social media, and even geographic information. Big data tools such as machine learning, natural language processing, and predictive analytics help in identifying user trends, predicting future behavior, and evaluating the effectiveness of interventions. The real power lies in discovering patterns not visible in small scale studies. So, let us look at the data sources for the tobacco trend analysis. Analyzing youth tobacco use trends involve a wide range of data sources. These include the Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System YRBSS, Youth National Youth Tobacco Survey NYTS, school health records, census data, and social media platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook. Each source provides unique insights from self reported behavior to social influences and geographic patterns. Combining these diverse datasets allow researchers to build a multi-dimensional picture of youth tobacco use, enabling a more holistic and targeted approach to prevention and policy making. So, what are the trends in traditional cigarette use? Over the past 2 decades, traditional cigarette usage among US youth has declined significantly thanks to public health campaigns, regulations, and education. Big data analysis confirms this trend while also identifying variations across states, socio-economic backgrounds, and ethnic groups. For example, cigarettes use remain higher in rural areas compared to urban ones. Data also show correlations between smoking and factors like academic performance, parental involvement, and access to tobacco products. These insights help shape local and national strategies to continue reducing cigarettes among our youth. So, rise of e-cigarettes and vaping. While cigarette smoking has increased, e-cigarette use, or commonly known as vaping, has surged, especially among teenagers. Big data reveals that flavored products, peer influence, and misconceptions about safety are driving this trend. Social media platforms are instrumental in spreading vaping culture, which is often glamorized in memes and influencer content. Real time analysis of posts and hashtags can detect early trends in usage and identify emerging products. This shift requires and identify emerging products. This shift requires new strategies tailored to e cigarettes, focusing on education, regulation, and media counter campaigns to address this growing issue. Demographic disparities in smoking trends. Big data analysis uncovers clear demographic disparities in youth tobacco use. For instance, Hispanic and Native American youth tend to have a higher rate of smoking compared to their peers. Socioeconomic status plays a major role with youth from lower income households, where they are more likely to use tobacco products. Geographic analysis shows significant state by state variation, often influenced by local laws, cultural norms, and accessibilities. These disparities highlight the importance of targeted interventions that address the specific needs and circumstances of different youth populations to reduce overall tobacco use. So, let us look at the role that social media plays in tobacco trends. Social media is both a source of risk and a data goldmine for understanding youth smoking trends. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter are commonly used by teens and have been the channels for both promoting and discouraging tobacco use. Big data techniques analyze hashtags, posts, and user behavior to detect patterns, influences, and peer group dynamics. This real time surveillance allows for early detection of new product trends and can also inform digital counter marketing strategies. Social media mining is now a critical tool in tobacco control research. Machine learning in smoking prediction. Let us look at how machine learning is used in smoking prediction. Machine learning models can be trained on large data sets to predict which youth are most at risk of starting or continuing the smoke. These models analyze variables like age, location, peer influence, socioeconomic status, and media exposure. Predictive analytics help in identifying risk populations and tailoring interventions. For example, schools in high risk areas might implement targeted prevention programs. These techniques also allow for rapid testing of hypotheses such as the impact of new law or campaign by analyzing behavioral changes across different populations over time. So, let us look at the impact of policy and evaluate it with the help of big data. Big data provides powerful tools for evaluating the effectiveness of tobacco related products. For example, researchers can assess the impact of raising tobacco purchasing age to 21 by comparing user rates across states before and after implementation. They can also evaluate the effectiveness of flavored vape bans or school based interventions. Time series analysis and geographic comparisons enable policymakers to make informed decisions based on evidence rather than assumptions. These insights help refine regulations and ensure resources are directed towards the most effective strategies. So, what are the challenges in big data tobacco research? Despite its promise, big data analysis in youth tobacco research faces significant challenges. Privacy concerns are significant, especially when dealing with health or social media data. Data quality varies across sources with self reports prone to bias, and social media data lacking demographic clarity. Integrating disparate datasets requires careful cleaning and normalization. There is also the risk of overfitting models or drawing incorrect causal conclusions. Ethical considerations around surveillance and algorithmic bias must be addressed to ensure responsible use of big data in public health research. Now, let us look at some ethical and legal considerations. Ethical issues in big data tobacco research revolve around consent, anonymity, and data security. Youth data is particularly sensitive and must be handled with strict safeguards. Research must ensure that individuals cannot be identified and the data used complies with the regulations like HIPAA or FERPA. Social media data raises questions about digital surveillance and the potential for unintended consequences. It's essential that ethical review boards oversee projects and that youth voices are considered in how their data is used. Responsible practices are key to sustaining trust and legitimacy. Future directions in big data tobacco research. The future of big data in tobacco research lies in improved integration, real-time analysis, and the use of advanced AI in natural language processing that can help analyze online discussions for early signs of new product or behaviors. Conclusions and key takeaways. Big data analysis is transforming how we understand and address youth tobacco use in the United States. By analyzing large and varied datasets, researchers can uncover hidden patterns, track emergency trends, and measure policy impacts with greater precision. Moving forward, this approach will be critical in reducing youth smoking and protecting future generations. Thank you.